guys, going to be starting a new, hopefully weekly edition of Q&A with my good friend Stephen J, who's going to introduce himself in a second. He's a very good teacher and volleyball coach in the area. He's a member at my gym, good friend of mine. So Stevie, say hi.
What's up? Stevie J, proud member of Newell Strength, here for a little Q&A with the master here, Kyle Newell.
All right, so I'll let Steve ask the question. We had an idea what we wanted to talk about today.
Kyle, we were just chatting earlier, a couple minutes ago. We were talking about mind, body, spirit. And one of the things that came up was a famous saying from, I guess you'd call him a famous person, from a movie, Yoda. And what Yoda said in his speeches in Star Wars was, "There is no try, there was only do, or doing." So when you apply that to the gym and somebody comes up to you, because I know I've said it before, and I've said to you, Kyle, you know, should I go up another plate? And you said, yeah, absolutely. And I said, all right, I'll try. And you stopped me and said, no, you have to do it. What do you mean by that? Like,
Yeah, well, a lot of people always say they're going to try, but that's it. You don't try at something. You do it, and sometimes you fail. Like if you're doing it in something in the gym and you don't get the rep, maybe it's too heavy. And now you've done it. You might not have succeeded at it, but you always have to do series of steps like that to eventually go through it. If you just keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna try, you follow your diet, no, I'm gonna try. You're doing this, you know, you're doing something with your finances, with your spiritual life. Yeah, I'm trying. You know, it's a little early to wake up. That's, to me, is bullshit. You either act on it or you don't. No trying. You got two choices. You know, you move on it or you don't, and it's so simple from that movie Star Wars when Yoda said that. You know, there is no try, there's only do or not do. And too many people wait for all the lights to be green to go. You know, all the lights are never going to line up for you.
So do you think it's a common thing that a lot of people say that now these days? Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try it. Instead of taking action, as you're saying, and having that mindset of, no, I'm not going to try, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, it's very common because people are scared to actually commit to something, because when they commit to it and they make it public, other people are going to hold them to it. And that's a good method you can also use. It's called using other people's willpower, because you only have so much willpower yourself, or free will. When you make a public commitment, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to drop 20 pounds of fat, and you tell people, oh shit, now all of a sudden you're committed to it. The people just say, yeah, I'm going to try. Now they have an excuse, an escape clause. You know, and it all comes down to our comfort zone and stepping outside of that. You know, where people, you know, they want to have that safety net.
So let me ask you this. Do you think it's because it's a common thing that people always say, I try now, it's going to take practice, and it's going to take practice to become a habit in order to say instead of try, do it?
It takes a while to catch your thinking and really catch yourself on it. However, as Tony Robbins said, you know, real change happens in an instant. So once you make that choice, you either do it or you don't. Okay, sometimes you might catch that devil speaking to you. You just gotta catch it. Say, no, it's not acceptable. You know, and I realize that a lot now with my knee rehab. There's days when I don't want to rehab it. You know, I'd rather do something else, and I get tired. And real quick, I said, no, you got it. It's not a choice. I made a commitment. You know, this happened. I'm learning from it, and I got to do it.
I like what Tony Robbins said. It happens in an instant. It's amazing how powerful the mind is, and a lot of people, I guess, miss that, especially when it comes to training. How the mind can easily overtake the body when you're looking at something that is hard to do.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger said whatever the mind can conceive, the body can achieve. You know, and you look at great athletes like Muhammad Ali. You look at his physique, he wasn't superior to the athletes nowadays at all, but he was one of the greatest because his belief in himself. You looked at when Jordan was in, I think, the '98 finals against the Jazz, and came 5 or 6 in Utah, and he could hardly even walk. He had a very, very bad case of the flu. And somehow mentally, that's why he was the greatest. He turned it on, won a pivotal game. Remember, at timeouts, Pippen would be basically carrying him off the court.
Wow.
his body couldn't do it. His body was saying, you know, the mere mortal was not going to do that, but he developed himself to such a high degree mentally that your body just does what your mind tells it to do.
Last question. What do you want to see your members at Newell Strength? What type of mindsets do you want to see them have when they're in there, they're training? What is in your vision that your members do there?
Really just encourage each other and get rid of that saying, I can't. You know, that it's real simple. When I hear people say that, you just snap at them. Like, what'd you say? What does that mean? You know, because again, it really just, the gym, it's your classroom. You learn for life about that, you know, through the gym. So if they all learn, you know, there's no I can't, like we just said. You know, try it. If you fail, you fail, but at least you tried it. You know, don't just say you can't because, again, it's all up here. That's the only limit right there. That's what's telling you you can't. So you got to train the mind and encourage each other.
In a sense, we're all a family there, huh?
Yeah, definitely got it.
All right, this is Q&A with Kyle, the Master Newell, and Stephen J. We're out of here.